And we'll start the meeting. Hello and welcome to the April 26th neighborhood meeting for the Catlin short plat. The project number is LAND-2020-01109. My name is Cameron Zapata. I'm a senior planner at the City of Redmond, and I'm part of the city review team reviewing for compliance with city codes. I'll be facilitating tonight's meeting and fielding any questions from meeting attendees at the end of the presentations. Due to the closure of City Hall by COVID-19, we're hosting the neighborhood meeting virtually. This meeting is being recorded and it will be posted to the project webpage for anyone who's unable to attend the meeting. And if you are unable to attend the meeting, please send any questions, comments, or concerns to me, and I can be reached at 425-556-2411 or via email at czapata@redmond.gov, which is also shown at the end of the presentation and the project webpage. While the presentation is occurring, we ask that participants remain on mute to avoid any audio interference. And then once the presentations have concluded, we'll open up the meeting for questions from the audience. So here's an overview of what I'll be presenting. Again, we're here today to introduce the Catlin short plat project, which is a type 2 land use permit. I'll be going over the type 2 permit process more, and then I'll hand it to the applicant to speak more to the project itself. And then I'll open it up again to the audience for any questions and comments. I'll get started with a round of introductions. Again, I'm Cameron Zapata. I'm a senior planner. And I'll start off with our city staff. So with transportation, we have Min Lo.
Good evening. This is Min Lo. Yeah.
With stormwater, we have Janelle Hitch.
Hi, this is Janelle Hitch.
And then we have our engineering manager, Andy Chow.
Hello, this is Andy Chow.
And then TC, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yep, I'm TC Colleran. I'm with Blue Line, and we're the engineer and project manager on this project. And then just so you know, Steve is also here. He's actually the applicant and owner of the property.
Great, thank you.
Hi, everybody.
So I'll just jump right into what the project is. The project is located at the southwest corner of Northeast 60th Street and 160th Avenue Northeast at the address 15515 Northeast 60th Street in the Overlake neighborhood and in the R5 zone. The project proposes to short plat the existing half-acre site into 3 single-family lots. There is 1 existing single-family home on site. Here's the proposed tree preservation plan. Staff received the arborist report where 12 significant trees were surveyed on the project. A significant tree is any healthy tree over 6 inches in diameter at breast height. And of the 12 significant trees, 7 are proposed for removal and 5 are proposed to be retained. And the trees that are proposed, that are approved for removal are required to be replaced. 37 off-site trees were also surveyed, where 11 trees are proposed to be retained and 16 are proposed to be removed. And the project is still under review, and staff is working with the applicant to determine why some of the off-site trees will be removed. The tree retention plan you see here is subject to change throughout those reviews, and any healthy significant tree off and on site that are approved for removal, they do require replacement trees. And now we'll jump to the short plat process, which is a type 2 land use permit. And this flow chart shows a high-level overview of the process. And then on the next slide, I'll go into further details. So here you can see that the blue represents where the application is currently at in the process. The green represents a future step, and the gray represents a completed step. And if the box is outlined in white, that means that it's the opportune time for the public to provide any questions, comments, or concerns on the project. So here you can see that the project is in the beginning stages of the process and the part of the process where the public is welcome to participate. Once the short plat process is complete and approved, it'll go to the coordinated civil review where more detailed engineering drawings are reviewed. And once that's approved, then it'll the project starts construction, and that's when you'll see dirt moving around. And then that'll be followed by the final plat where the lines are actually drawn on the property. So on this next slide, it goes into further detail of what the first step, the short plat process, what that's like. So the applicant has submitted their formal application to short plat this property. And the notice of application, it's been sent out, and it was sent out on March 10th. So you should have received the mailer, or you should have seen the yellow sign located on the site. And this is just another avenue to provide the city with any comments on the project. Next is this neighborhood meeting. All three of these steps, they take place during the technical review of the project, where staff reviews the project for compliance with applicable codes. And this could be a cyclical process and could end up requiring multiple rounds of review until the project is compliant. Once the project is code compliant, our technical committee, which is comprised of the planning director and the public works director, will make a decision to either require additional information, deny, or approve the project. Then the notice of decision letter is sent out, and that starts a 14-day appeal period to the hearing examiner. And a project may be appealed by parties of record, and you can become a party of record by providing me with your first and last name, as well as a mailing address. And if you choose to be a party of record, please feel free to email or call me. Now I'll hand it over to TC to explain the project a little more.
Thanks, Cameron. Let's see, I'll share my screen. Does everyone see my screen okay?
Yes.
All right. So as Cameron said, this project is located on the corner of Northeast 60th and 156th. There's currently one home there that we're proposing to remove, and it'll be replaced by 3 lots. The lots will be roughly 7,000 square feet in size, which is larger than the minimum lot size required, which is 5,500 in this zone. It'll be the 3 homes will be accessed by a single point off of 160th and have a shared access easement across the 3 lots. I think that, should I go into more detail, or since we have, should we see what the comments are and then I can address them from there, Cameron?
Sure, we can jump into questions. So I'll now open it up to questions. All questions are a matter of public record, and they will be incorporated into the decision document, the notice of decision. And if you wish to be a party of record and receive notification on the future of the project when the decision is made, again, feel free to email me or call me with your contact information. If you don't wish your mailing address to be stated on the record for the Zoom meeting, you can always email me. So now I'll open it up to any questions from the audience. Any questions on the process or any additional information that you're wanting on the project itself? We're happy to address any concerns or comments. All right, I'm not hearing any. My contact information, as well as the applicants, they are located on the project webpage. They're located within the notice of application, as well as the notice of the neighborhood meeting. And so if you do have any questions that maybe trying to go to bed and you've thought of a question, feel free to email us. We're happy to respond, happy to provide you with some clarity. And I guess that's it. The The presentation, as well as this meeting video, it will be posted to the project webpage. So if you know anyone that was unable to attend, they can always view the neighborhood meeting through our project webpage and then provide me with any questions or comments on the project. But if there's no questions or comments, we'll conclude the meeting. All right, last call for questions.
Cameron, do we have any neighbor or residents on the call, or just from the city or the applicant?
There's one resident.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, I'm not hearing any questions. I don't see any hands raised. So this concludes the meeting, the neighborhood meeting. If you have any questions, we're available for questions via email. Thank you all for attending. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.